Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's Papa Chat.
Hello! So, finally, it's getting hot here.
Oh, it's a heat wave. It was 112 yesterday when I left your house.
Was it really?
When I left your house at 4:30, it was 112 in Soap Lake.
Oh.
Robert and I had put the kids to sleep, and we were out in the backyard, and it had to have been almost 8 o'clock, and it was still 87.
Oh. See, I wondered. I just don't look at those things. I don't even want to know, but I was hot yesterday, and I'm not super hot typically, but I was out watering last night. It was 10 o'clock because it was so hot, and
it had to have still been 70.
Yeah, it was still hot. It was still hot. But the weird thing about that is I'm not going to do that anymore because, you know, we don't spray the Tempo in anything because I love the poor little bees and the butterflies, and I don't want to kill any bug. But we are overrun with spiders. And so I'm out there, and then all of a sudden I'll be watering, and I'll be deadheading, and I feel that, oh, there's something on me. And then I'll be deadheading. Oh, there's something on me. Yeah. And so I'm like standing there going, ah. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do it in the dark. I'm just going to spray. I was thinking I could just like hose myself off while I'm watering and I would be okay. But yeah, we got a lot of spiders. Anyway, and it's hot. And we were in the water. We went down to the water. Oh, you weren't there with us. We went down. We're planning the moonlight paddles. So in Soap Lake, we do every year with the full moon in August. Yep. We start in the afternoon with races, and so there's the stand-up paddleboard, canoe, or kayak races, and it's just super fun. Kids racing kids, adults racing adults. Just everybody gets a medal, and just really fun. And it's a spectator sport. People will bring their chairs up and just sit in the water, because Soap Lake is shallow, shallow, shallow until you get to the middle. And so they'll just sit in the water and anyway, races. And then when it gets dark, we decorate our kayaks and our whatever, and then out we go to the, not really we say the middle of the lake, but we don't go that far.
Just do a little cruise.
We do a little cruise around the houses and stuff, and then we come back to the beach, and lots of music, and we're not supposed to admit that there are adult beverages because that's not okay, but wink, wink. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I know. So we were down there, and we were testing the course a little bit because where we're going to put the buoys, and the water was hot.
Ugh. Well, I guess it being shallow, I mean, it doesn't take very long.
It was like bath water. Ew. And so there was a ton of people out there just, you know, having a little hot tub sauna in the mud bath. But I did not find it comforting.
Refreshing?
No. No. In fact, then Tracy and I were going to go ahead and just take a little cruise, and both of us are going, ugh, muggy, hot. It wasn't comfortable at all. But of course it was like, I don't know, what was it, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which why would anybody be out there then? But yeah, hot, hot, hot. And we shouldn't complain because I think everybody else has the same hot weather that we have. So I feel bad for everybody. I've stopped watching the news.
Yeah.
It's a heat wave everywhere. Really bad. So anyway, sorry about that.
And I was going to bring, and I totally forgot. It must be sitting right there on my table. I dried it off and everything. We have reusable water balloons.
Reusable? How does that work?
Oh my gosh. It is fabulous. So we have like 20 of them. So what it is, it's probably like a 3-inch round circle that has, I'm gonna bring it so you can see it. I might not have it till Sunday.
I feel like I have to see it.
It is so cool. I dried it off. I made Wyatt go get it and the whole shebang, but then I left it. And then it has a bunch of magnets that closes your 2 ends. So it opens flat with the little latex, balls. You put it in the water and you close it, and it's a water balloon. And when you hit it on somebody, it bursts. And you just go grab your, ammunition, go refill. It's amazing. They don't have all those little
latex. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Oh my gosh, we didn't think it worked either. And then I was like, I'm just going to buy it. I said, totally, because we hate picking up all of the latex.
Right, right. We were going to have a water fight on Saturday, and it's like, oh, I don't want to pick that stuff up.
I need to buy you some. They totally work. I need to see
it, and I need to see the package.
I don't know if I have the package.
Can you find it on Amazon? Or where'd you
Yes, that's where we got them. There were a couple different options.
We make Jeff Bezos so rich.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll figure out and I'll link it for you guys. Super cool because you can buy them now. It's relevant. The ones you put onto the hose and you can get like 50 at a time and you bop it in there. Those are really cool and everything, but I hate picking up all the latex.
Yeah. And the birds, don't you worry a little bit about the birds picking them up and thinking it's a really cool color?
Our biggest thing is Ruger, of all dogs, think that they're something to eat.
Well, he chases fireworks.
He's special.
He's got problems.
So we make the kids, of course, pick up all of the pieces because the lawnmower doesn't like suck that up.
No.
So yeah, we hate doing water balloon fights. But
these
reusable.
So are they expensive?
I don't remember, and Robert doesn't even know. But for me, I don't know. I have no idea what he spent.
But it doesn't matter if they're reusable. I mean, how expensive is it to buy those cheap little things that you just break?
Which you probably spend at least $100 for every fight. I mean, so it's pretty good. They came in a package of 4.
Not enough.
Not enough. So I think we had 4 or 5 packages, but they're awesome.
I need some of that. Okay, so
they totally
link it
work.
for us.
I'll link it.
Find what it is. And and what's really funny about that is that brings, because water sports, well, let's go back here before we change subjects. That's really important, I think. Whether it doesn't matter to me if it's a water gun, a water balloon, or somebody dunking me in the pool.
Yeah.
The idea of getting wet, that's like the only way really to be able to cool off in weather like this is to have Lizzie's little doggy pool, which she does not like sharing, by the way.
No.
When the kids were over on Saturday, it's like, scoot over, Lizzie. No, she's going, I don't even know why you're in here. Get up.
This is mine.
Yeah.
Or she'll run over to Mom and give her the little look like, they're in there.
They're my pool.
Can you get them out?
Get them out. And get their toys. She doesn't like toys in her pool.
Well, it probably takes up some of her surface space.
Yeah, well, it's because they're hard toys. It's the weird things. Yeah, I mean, if it was her ball or her squeaky toy, that would be one thing. But kids' toys, she's not into that. She doesn't like that in there. Funny. But yeah, she loves her pool. I was going to say something about, I know what I was going to say about that is one of the questions, and I didn't write it down, but it comes up a lot, is people ask about whenever we talk about like the Aleve, people ask about sponsored products. And we've answered this before, but we do not sponsor anything. We don't get paid anything to tell you what we really like.
Scripted. It's not our thing.
I know.
We're going to tell you if it works, if it doesn't, if it's ugly, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. We're just friends. And so if we find something really cool, we just want to tell you about it. But yeah, we don't get any kind of a kickback. Every once in a while, like Andrew will, when I go buy stuff for the event center, he'll throw in a bar of soap or something, because he knows that Brian can't live without his Min's bar of soap, and that scent and that charcoal one, Brian, Dad, Pa, absolutely loves it. But anyway, we don't get any kind of a kickback. We don't even get a discount. So somebody else had asked about that, but no, if we're telling you, it's just because we love it. And that was why I was going to mention that Alleviate.
I know, we use it all the time.
I know, because, so the kids came over and spent the night Friday night, and so Saturday morning we were dinking around. And I guess Friday night when we came up from the water, we were out soaking in Soap Lake and dinking around all evening, and then we came up and took a bath, and I noticed that Wyatt had a little rash behind his knee.
Yeah, he's had it for a while.
A little bit.
He got it. There's a big kid bike at daycare, and he got
that's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. And so I said, I have a special spray for that. He says, no, Mom has special spray.
Yeah. And I do. It's the same spray.
But I have something that will take away the pain. No, Mom has it. And I said, well... And then I thought, I said, I think she does, but I think I have the same stuff. No, it's Mom's special spray. And I said, yes, but your mom has given me some. So I have the same stuff. Let me go get it and see. He was unsure. And so I brought, he goes, that's it on there. And so sure enough, because of course my spider bites I have this itchy, and I was like digging it here, and then I had one on my ankle, and of course that Alleviate, it's one little splurch, and it's primarily lavender. It's got other things in it, all natural, and it totally, if you have a scratchy itch, if you have an abrasion, if you have a sunburn, it works. So 100% it works.
We had it out for the birthday party, and then Eliza had gotten a few bites, so I had brought it out, and she was, you know, spraying it. And Dennis, who's like a man's man, he doesn't do anything froofy. Not, you know, if it's not ointment or if it's not duct tape, like a flower, it doesn't work. So
Dennis is Robert's dad.
Yeah, my father-in-law. So he has this. I just lost the word. From welding. Like a heat burn.
A flash burn?
A flash burn. There you go. From welding, it's like right here, like a horrible spot when it's so hot. And he was asking me, I said, you should just try it. I said, okay, it
smells like lavender.
It smells like lavender, but not like super girly. And I said, if you've noticed, like Eliza's bug bites, she's not scratching them and they're not, you know, all bumpy. He's like, yeah, I kind of noticed that. I said, just give it a squirt. I won't tell anybody.
Look away.
Yeah. And then he used it, and he, you know, a couple hours later, he's like, Eliza, hey, go give me that.
Give me that stuff. That flower stuff.
Yeah, and he sprayed it again, and he looked at me, he's like, that's pretty good stuff. He's like, what's in it? And I said, it's all, like, essential oil, and there's not even, like, medicine in it. He's like, yeah, that's pretty good. He's like, I've never really gotten anything that really helps that.
No.
Because I don't like the ointments, like, it's all sticky.
Right, yeah. And it's cheap. You know, and if you don't know what we're talking about the stuff that we get at our local lavender farm. Mm-hmm. It is a family-owned operation. It's the coolest place.
It's great.
They have 9 different varieties. They have a lavender distillery, so they distill their own stuff. If you're ever out and around, if you're maybe going to the Gorge for a concert, if you don't know where that is, call us. Or maybe you can link.
Yeah, I'll link their website.
Because they're right out there, just off of the freeway, kind of across from where the Gorge, the amphitheater is. And they're great for a little tour. And it's all these homemade products, and they are amazing.
Because the two things that I buy, and I have to go buy Dennis
and Alleviate. Yes.
Yeah, Bug Off and Alleviate. And the Bug Off works so great. And it doesn't...
DEET.
There's no DEET, so you don't smell. Because they were spraying everybody down with real bug spray. It's like, oh my god,
don't do that,
don't hit me. And I didn't even get sprayed with it, and I feel like I still had to take a shower because you can't get that smell off.
No. And why do you want that on your body?
So yeah, Bug Off, Alleviate, 2 things you have to have.
Yeah, I mean, there's other things that they have too that are really, really good, but those are the 2 things that you can never run out.
Yeah, every time I go, I pick another one up.
And this is not a sponsored ad.
No, we just love them.
We just love them. We just love them. And they do have an online store, and you can call and they can ship it, and they're really good. But Brianna will link it below. But that Alleviate, it is really good stuff. It instantly takes the itch out, takes the sting off, and I don't know, it works really
flash
good.
Burn for all your man.
It's gonna smell like lavender, so warn your manly men that.
Yeah. But it dries so quickly that I think that's what Dennis liked. It's not going to get sticky because they're hot because of like an ointment.
Yeah.
And it's just spray it and you don't even realize that you're itchy or in pain or whatever might be happening.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's awesome stuff. So, yeah. So that and water balloons, which
reusable water balloons. I wish I would have. I totally forgot it.
You know what we're going to do is we're going to do a little filming this week because we have a retreat this week. Starting tonight, people are going to be arriving, and we have our little welcome tonight. And we're going to go out there and do some filming about this triple star pattern that we're doing. So maybe we'll find some little opportunity to do a little commercial with these water balloons, because everyone is going, what?
No way.
Magnet the balloon.
They absolutely 100% work. My kids can, so my, all of them, even Brittany's kids. So 3-year-olds to 9-year-olds can fill them. We just showed them how and filled up the little water trough and game on.
I'm ordering them as soon as we're done.
They totally work. Now we've only used them for 2 weeks, but they still work after 2 weeks. So I don't know.
To not have to pick up the little plastic particles is a big deal.
Yeah, and the whole environmentally, it's good.
Yeah, I don't think those are good. Don't send me some nasty article about birds that die. I can't take it. I won't read it. But I'm going to believe you that happens, that the little plastic pieces are not good for the environment, not good for animals. I already think that that's probably true, but I can't handle a video of a choking bird. Yeah. I can't take it. So, but I'm going to believe
we know. Even rice.
I'm going to try not
the
to
whole wedding
picture it.
Thing.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I mean, I just want to be, that's the, I am environmentally responsible. I just don't want to, I want to do the right thing without,
Yeah, it was funny.
The horror
I was gonna send it to you. I should find it and send it to you because I was watching something on Facebook and something from TikTok popped up, and she was horrified. She found her cat under the porch, and she's like, "What are you doing down there?" And she is chewing on something, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you eating a mouse right now? Are you now a mouse murderer?" She's like, "We're gonna go find some holy water and fix your sins. We do not kill mice. We do not kill God's creatures." I was like, I love that. And this cat,
I need that. And that cat's probably looking at her like.
and this cat, and she has the cat now because she's in the kitchen filming this. And this cat is pissed. Like she says, "You're a murderer. We're gonna holy water." She like there goes. It's like she's like, I don't know. Now she's possessed. Yeah.
I know. That's Brother Kitty. He is a murderer.
Just for fun.
I don't even know.
You can't help it.
Because we used to have
on the other side of the track.
We used to have chirping birds, and I have this fun little bird feeder and what's that thing called? A bird bath, and they'd be landing there and bathing and even bathing in the little water puddles and drinking and stuff. Now, none. And I think that could be why we're overrun with spiders and bugs, because all of the birds. No, because we would see him, all 7 of our trees, we have seen him in every single one searching. Oh, is there a nest here? And then I'm out there yelling at him. I have been out there with the hose.
Does he look in the bird nest?
Yes! Yes! He's
like
not even
bird
catching
houses.
birds. He's just, I'm just going to find all of them. He is awful. And he's awful. I don't know how he gets up there. He's just this climber and this jumper. And last night as I'm out watering in the dark, I mean, we've got a lot of lights out there, but still, it was in the dark. And I hear this, crash, and I thought, what is that? Because I have to tell you a story in a moment about how I was almost murdered on Saturday. So I thought it was this other little thing that I was super afraid of. And so I stop and I hear it, and I hear it, and I thought, what is happening? So I'm kind of looking around, just like frozen.
You need to ask Dad for a headlamp.
I know. I do need a headlamp.
He's got a
I need to not water in the dark
anymore.
That too. Anyway, what it was is our little gazebo thing out there. Brother Kitty is up on top of that.
No way!
Yeah, and he's just like looking down at me like, what are you doing up there? Yeah, hunting for something to kill. He's not drug anything else in the house, but yeah, he's for being such a little guy. He's little, and he likes
those trees are probably
things.
like Dr. Seuss trees compared to the poplar trees he was raised with.
That's probably true, and they used to be filled with birds. So,
yeah,
little birds. I don't know if they're coming back next year. We're now big X.
Yeah, don't land
over
there.
The GPS of our backyard, which is super sad. But let me tell you about my little event. So we'll back up to. I don't know if you guys knew. I think I mentioned something when we were doing box opening that I had to go get Forrest, right? Hadn't we mentioned that? So Forrest is our little cat. He's our Manx Bengal cat that lives out there, and he goes out and visits the people in the retreat center all the time. We call them Forrest ladies. Oh, are you ladies out there? And they lure him with snacks and everything. So he loves to go out, and he's very, very, very friendly. But we worry about him a little bit because he has no game. Previous owners took his claws out, and plus he runs funny because he's a Manx and he has these weird rabbit back legs. So he has no game at all, but he doesn't know that. He's kind of tough, and he kind of, talks some angry talk.
There's some dogs that are afraid of him.
Yeah, he will not back down from a dog, and so a little scary. So anyway, we had found this little wound on him, and then he ended up getting really swollen. Took him into the vet, and because he also had like this little abscess thing, they shaved him, cleaned it all up, and you could really see it. And there's 4 kind of big marks there, and we couldn't figure out what it was because it definitely is not a cat claw. It's definitely not a cat bite. It's not a dog bite because there would have been like the lower jaw, and so it didn't make any sense what it was. We couldn't figure it out, but thought, well, pretty horrifying, whatever it is, but he's healing. And
it looked really good yesterday.
It did, yeah. It's healing, and it looks really good, but we could kind of never figure it out. And then, Saturday morning, I guess it was, or Sunday morning, when I was out getting the kayaks, where our kayaks are, we have like a little side yard kind of area, and that's where all of the kayaks and stuff are kept. And the big ones we hadn't gotten them out yet this year, so the big ones are leaned up against each other and up against the fence. So I pulled out the first one, drug it out to the grass, put it in the back of the pickup, went back, grabbed the next one, and as I pulled it away from the fence,
oh no,
this little, I don't know, marmot, prairie dog, rock chuck, whatever he was. So I pull this out and I look, and he looks up at me, and I just scream, dropped it, and he's going, ah.
They're running.
Ah. He's yelling and I'm yelling, and it was like a scene out of Caddyshack or something. What? And so I run to the middle of the yard, and I'm thinking, oh my God, oh my God.
What was that?
What was that? What was that? And then all of a sudden he kind of lumbers out, and he's not really very big. And I didn't know what he was. I thought, it's a beaver! It's a beaver! Because he's got these big teeth, and he kind of stands up on his back feet, and he kind of just looks at me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I have nothing. I have no weapon. No one is here. So I wasn't sure what to do. And he kind of looks at me, and then he goes scurrying off. And I noticed that he didn't have a beaver tail. He had this short little furry tail, but it was just a short little tail.
Huh.
And I don't think I've ever seen up close. I mean, we see rock chucks all the time on the side of the road.
I don't know if I've seen it close up either. I could see he looked like a beaver.
He was like really furry though. He had a lot of hair.
Oh.
And it was kind of gray, and I don't even know. So anyway, and he doesn't run fast. He was just kind of
I guess I got
running off. And so I'm like, I pull myself together, and I look, and Lizzie can hear me screaming, but she's in the house. Thank God she's in the house, because I don't even know. And she wants out.
Yes.
Really bad. And I thought, no. And so he runs over to the corner, to the door over on the corner, and we have this stucco wall, so we have like real doors that go out to the front yard and to the backyard. And so that's where he ran to, and I thought, oh, okay, so I kind of go over there. It's okay, little guy. It's okay, little guy. And he does the same thing. He stands up on his back legs like, you know.
Was he ready to box, or he was interested? Couldn't tell.
He was going to take me on, was what it was. It was a...
Bring it.
Yeah. That's what he was saying to me.
Small but mighty.
I'm just going to open the door. So he kind of goes over behind the teepee. I open the door, but he goes back to the kayak. So then I go back over to the kayak, and I'm like, hey,
goodbye.
Go back. And he does the same thing. He gets up on his little haunches like,
which promise?
I could totally take you right now. And I believe he could.
You
and
and your little cat, too.
And I'm believing, I know. And that was the moment that I knew you got Forrest.
Yes. And you are now not welcome here.
You must now go.
Yes.
You have to go. And then I'm thinking, I think I can run faster than him, but that gate's closed. So I'm still looking for a weapon of some sort. But he kind of stands up on his legs. And he goes back over. By the time he gets over there, I don't know if some little tiny little gust of wind, that frickin' door was shut.
Shit.
Yeah. So I go back over, and he's doing the same thing. We're this whole little standoff the whole time. And I'm yelping, every time. And I know, and Dad's not home. No one's home. I know that the guys across the street, there's like this little, it's called the Man Cave, and it's like this, I don't know, secondhand store that features pinball machines and stuff. They've always got their door open. I thought, oh my gosh, they're wondering what's going on over here, because and if one of them come over, I'm probably not going to be happy. Although that would be nice if one of them came over. But then there would be carnage, and who even knows how a man would handle this. So anyway, so I go back over. He runs back again. I open the door. I prop the door open. I go back. Start to do this again. And he's about had it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I don't even know what's happening here, but I've about had it with all this little hand clapping going on. And so he looks at me for a very long time, trying to decide,
should I go? Should I get her? Whose house is this really?
And if he gets me, he could eat the cat. Yeah. I think this was all going through his mind.
And that big old redhead.
And the big old redhead. He's had his eye on red for a while now. Tasty morsel. Cajun. So he decides to go back. Does he go out that open door?
Oh, of course not.
No, he goes into the beer fridge room.
Oh.
I'm out.
Did you shut the door?
Nope, I'm out. No, because it's hot in there. I didn't want him chewing through wires. It's also like our security room. All of our cameras go into there. I'm out. I'm out. So I go get the other kayak, load it up. I'm out.
Good luck, Pa.
Yeah, I go. Because I figure about the time I'm done at the lake.
Sorry, Mom.
Dad's going to come home, go in for the beer fridge. What?
What is that?
It will be a whole different situation.
Somebody else's problem. There's one in there. No way. Dinner.
Yeah. So anyway, so Dad and I got home at like exactly the same time, and so I had to tell him about my attack that happened, and he of course just casually goes into the beer fridge and he's digging around,
because he probably thinks it's a mouse. He probably doesn't think it's this big.
I told him, and he did put on some gloves
just in case.
But I'm looking at the gloves he just put on his regular, like, work gloves, and I thought, oh man, he could go bite right through those. Do not, and I'm standing way back.
Paul, make sure the rabies shot ready to go.
And he's, like, looking for it. Pulling out the fridge.
Nothing.
He wasn't in there.
What could Lisa left?
Well, we think.
Waiting for his TP to come home.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that no. And you know what? That's the weird thing. I didn't bring the kayaks home. I tucked them in the visitor information center.
He ain't getting it back.
No, don't make your little home there. So, because we're gonna use them again. Like,
did he make like a nest, like a pack rat or anything?
No.
It was just like
he had. You could tell he was. No, I mean, I don't think he had been there for a long time. I mean, Lizzie was interested in what it smelled like.
Well, of course.
But I don't know what. No,
there wasn't, like,
it wasn't a little nest. No.
It was just a little space.
No. Yeah, just a space. And not a comfortable space because it's a concrete pad. So maybe he hadn't been there for very long. So if that's the case, where did he live? Where did he come from? Yeah. What? And he'd been there long enough that Forrest's attack was
a week ago. Not quite.
5 days prior to that.
Yeah. Crazy.
Stay tuned. And if I miss a day of work because of a bite. He's not going to bite me. I can run. I'm not going to touch him.
No. My guess is
I'm just hoping that he did go out that open door.
Find somewhere else to go.
But he's not afraid of anybody. He's not afraid of me. And I don't know what he is. He's a marmot. He's a rock chuck. I was going to look up a picture of him. Find something that looks like him. But I think that the prairie dogs that we see along the road, they're kind of like a light brown.
Yeah, I don't feel like they're very big. I feel like they're more on the slimmer
side. Guy, I mean, I don't know.
But you're also...
The fish was this big. I don't know.
But they're also aren't by themselves.
I was afraid. And so adrenaline will create...
a monster. Yeah. I also didn't know they were, loners.
Oh, geez. What? Wait, what?
I mean...
Wait a minute.
Don't let anybody under deck.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
You think he was like the father and he was out hunting?
I have no idea.
And he has a wife and kids at home. See?
I mean, what animals, though?
Everybody out there is going, Brianna.
Shush.
I'm kind.
I was fine until you said that.
Wait a minute.
I just wonder. I mean, there are some animals that prefer to be by themselves, but... yeah, no. Don't go looking. Don't go looking for trouble.
That's what I was afraid of. So then last night I'm watering and I hear the...
oh, he's back!
I know, so I'm still... That's why I was worried when it was Brother Kitty. Because I'm thinking, oh my God.
He's taking full advantage of
And then I'm thinking, I have a hose. And then I'm slowly... So this is the rest of that story, is I'm standing there going, what was that? I look at my hose and it's like, it's on shower. Click, click.
We're going jet.
We're on jet. We're on jet. And then I'm looking, and it's kind of dark, And then when I look up, my first thought was, ah! And and that was, Brother Kitty was like, what?
I'm just hanging out.
Just watching you. And rock chucks or prairie dogs or marmots, maybe they don't climb. I don't know. I don't know where he lives. I don't know where he is. I don't know what
happened. Get yourself a headlamp.
I need a headlamp and wasp spray.
I was going to say, yeah. You need... But Pepper spray.
Pepper spray!
Boss spray
I
is
need
safe
something.
for it.
Well, and I need, obviously Forrest, Lizzie could not protect me.
And Forrest probably thought it was another cat. He probably had no idea what it was. Until,
What's your name?
Poor guy. He's probably...
Well, and when he did come out, we took him to the vet or whatever and brought him back. He had to stay in for 24 hours because he had this open wound,
Mm-hmm.
And when he walked out the back door, it was weird because that's what he was doing. He was kind of going...
Because he didn't know what it was.
Looking around the flower pots, walking a little farther, looking around. And I thought, what is he looking for? And I figured always looking for that stray cat that got him.
Yeah.
But
He
he
was
probably
that funny
didn't know
looking
what it
something.
was that smells bad.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Crazy.
we may have to have a hunt at my house, but it's hard for me because I don't want anything to be murdered.
You just want him to go.
I don't want
find
him to
somewhere else
die.
live.
And why does he want to live in downtown Soap Lake if he's a rock chuck?
Maybe when you guys were
What
doing...
made him? What brought him?
When you guys were doing that excavation, when Jacob was over, do you think you stirred up something and he just ran for cover?
Oh. Well,
I mean, it's not
did
the
he
first
live
time
like in an alley?
Oh. I don't know.
I'm just gonna not think about it for a little while
Nah.
and
He probably went home.
hire a
Team of
Crocodile
hunters.
Dundee. hire Prairie Dog Dundee.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Anyways, so yeah, that was my escape from death
That's hilarious.
Sunday morning, and I still want to know. You always wonder what the neighbors are thinking. It's like, what is going on over there now? What is happening? I think they probably wonder about us a lot. Sorry. It's probably true.
Yeah, those transients.
Oh, country people moving to the big city and not knowing how to behave themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or city people move into the country. What that animal is? It was just a mouse.
Yeah.
No. You ever seen Pack Rat before?
Yeah. I'll never forget that. Right?
Yeah.
Pack rats are cute. They look like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
They're cute.
They're pretty cute.
I mean,
They're
in a
destructive.
not a great way.
Yeah.
But they're adorable.
They need to go. But they're
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, they can't live. They can't stay, but they're cute. Yeah. And skunks. Who was with us out on the deck that one day? This was, years ago when we were all out on the deck and we were having a little barbecue, and all of a sudden we look over and right next to our backyard is a ditch bank, a little watering ditch, because the field is right there. So we're talking, 15 feet from the deck. And so in this little ditch you see Daddy Skunk, Mama Skunk, and then these little babies. Then you just see this boom, 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 boom. And we're looking.
Cute.
I know. And whoever it was looks over and said, kitties? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember who it was.
thought it was
Not a
cats.
kitty. Not a kitty.
The bad kitty.
Stay here. Stay here.
Yeah.
Those bad kitties. And that's all they were doing was...
We casually walked over and made sure all the gates were closed. The dogs,
Don't come in here.
don't look for anything. We'll leave the dogs. We'll be fine.
Don't come in here.
Go where you're going.
Yeah. It's just where nature lives. So, anyway. All right, let's see. All right, so I was going to give a quick little Roseanne update. She is home.
Oh, great.
Insurance, you don't stay in the hospital long, so
No.
they stayed there in town for a little while, and so now she's home and doing well. So we still have to negotiate when I can arrive so that we're not splitting
Yes.
any stitches or anything. So I'll be heading over to see her. I'll let you know as soon as there's dates with that. But we had talked, for those of you guys that have been keeping track of her and sending her cards, it's super nice. She sure appreciates that. And remember, if you're sending a package, I think normally it's all okay, but how did that work if they were sending a package from somebody who didn't want a post office box?
Yeah, so if you're purchasing something,
Yeah.
soup mixes or something for them to be able to easily put in the microwave or the oven or whatever, you need to put in the physical address of her Highmore post office and then add unit 651, her P.O. box, as if it's an apartment.
Yeah.
And it totally works. When we were in town, we ended up getting a post office box, and our post office said, hey, here's the trick. Send it to us, and if we know your apartment number 651, we know that's, of course, your box.
Yeah. And it works really well.
Works super great. If it's delivered USPS, FedEx, UPS, it doesn't matter. All of those mailing people all go to the post office.
Yeah.
So whoever you're purchasing from, the physical address is the...
And that's a tip for anyone if you're sending things, but
Anyway.
things like that. But yeah, for Roseanne, the address is 111 Commercial Avenue Southeast, Unit 651. Or if you're just sending a card, it's P.O. Box 651. And that's in Highmore, South Dakota. And the zip code is 57345. So she still is getting cards, and she still writes back, and she has a lot of people that have just been pretty consistent. So super, super nice. Good. Just such a nice thing for friends to have new friends, and other people that appreciate letters, cards and letters, which is really nice. So, all right. So what day are we celebrating?
Oh,
this is a big one. There's like a million.
There's a million every day.
I know. You know what tomorrow is? It's our anniversary.
Oh, by golly, it is that late.
38 years, Ma and Pa.
There you go.
We were high school sweethearts, so it's been way longer. So long. And he said, only 38 years?
Well, plus, teenage years,
Dog years. Human years. Yeah, so anyway, that's what tomorrow is. But today, July 27th, it is Bagpipe Appreciation Day.
Okay.
It's Barbie in a Blender Day. I know. That's what I said too. So I clicked on it.
I'm pretty sure your brothers did that to your Barbies.
Mine used to strap them to the tree and shoot them.
Oh. Well,
pretty
targets.
bad. Yeah. Bury them halfway and mow over them.
Yeah. Barbie in a Blender.
So
that doesn't seem appropriate.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, wow, you're torturing your little sister.
Is it
I didn't know what it meant.
Pink Smoothie Day?
No. What it's supposed to be is freedom of self-expression. I don't know.
Odd way to put that, but okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's freedom of self-expression, and art is art, and
Barbie's in a Blender.
It's not literal. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, I think back to childhood traumas. A lot of it was what my six brothers did to my dolls, which is why I never had dolls. In fact, when I would get a new doll as a gift, it's like, oh no.
Take her back.
No. No. Save her! Hide her! Yeah, it was not good. Not me and dolls. No. And you and dolls. Not for the same reason, but you were not a doll person either, and I was thankful for that. Dolls.
I still have this huge hutch of porcelain dolls.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. It's also Chicken Finger Day. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Behind that. I can get on that.
Mm-hmm. Using your air fryer, making homemade chicken fingers. And it's all about the sauce. Mm-hmm. Or as your kids say it, the dip.
The dip.
The dip.
They love the dip.
I need more dip.
Harper's the worst one.
Dip.
She will just,
she's a bowl.
Oh, you mean that's just with a hot dog and then dip it, not just, grab the ketchup.
hot dog, dips it, and licks off, and then dips it.
Yeah, she's rationed.
What are we having for dinner? Dip.
Because I'll ask her, what do you want to dip it in? Oh, I want ranch and ketchup. Let's try some mustard. No! I should stop asking.
Yeah. Funny girl. It's also National Creme Brulee Day. That is fantastic. I wish I could make that. I mean, I've made it unsuccessfully more than I've made it successfully, but it's a lot of work.
That's my go-to if I go to a
restaurant.
Fancy restaurant.
Do you have creme brulee?
That's something I will try.
Because it's something hard to make.
Over tiramisu.
Oh, me too. I'm not a tiramisu person.
I think it's the rum. Or the coffee. Whether they have too much coffee or too much. Yeah, that's not my thing.
Soggy cake is not a thing. Yeah. See, DNA. That's right. It's also National Love is Kind Day.
That's always a good day. That should be every day.
It should be every day. And what it specifically is for is for people who have suffered abuse that at the hands of a loved one. And so that's really what it's about, is just an awareness that for abuse. It's also National Roanoke Community Beautification Day. So those of you in Southwest Virginia,
good for you.
Be beautiful. Yeah. Oh, and this is a good one. It's National Sleepyhead Day.
Oh, it's my day!
Too late! You missed it. I mean, you can still be sleepy, but you kind of drug your butt to bed, so...
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to celebrate it now. You have to mark this on your calendar for next year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can't come in today.
Sleepyhead Day. I'll be there about noon. Yeah. Sorry. We should have told you yesterday that that's what today was going to be.
Colin.
Right. And finally, it is National Take Your Pants for a Walk Day.
Take your pants for a walk.
Now, the reason they said it that way, I had to look at that. It's like, wait, what? And it's because it's not just about walking, because a lot of people do the whole treadmill thing, and they said, no, no, no. Go outside.
See the
Now,
fresh air.
Put your pants on and go outside. So here's what I wonder. Why did you pick July 27th? Which is super, super hot.
It's a hot day to go
hot
for a
for
walk.
pants and too hot to be out walking. I mean, unless it's 10 o'clock at night.
The other thing, though, it's good, though, is just especially during the whole quarantining thing, people who may not have to go into work, they can work from home. It's a good just expression of just get dressed.
Go outside.
Go for a walk around the block, come in, then get undressed
Enjoy
and put your cozy
nature.
stuff back on.
Yeah. Enjoy.
But yeah,
right.
get fully dressed,
right.
go for a walk.
Right.
Don't go to the store.
Or I don't think people have to. Don't you see people all the time in their pajamas?
Oh, yeah, or half
Slippers.
or swimsuits. It's like you could have put some shorts on or something, but oh well.
Cover yourself. Yeah. I remember when they first started going to the store in pajamas.
She was
and
mortified.
I was a little judgy.
Yeah.
Especially when a man did it. It's like teenagers, okay, whatever.
That's normal.
Yeah. Women, you probably have a whole lot going on.
We get you.
I understand that. But a man, no.
What do you got?
Put your pants on. No. I'm very judgy. So sorry. But it's not right to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I'm kind of over it because the pajamas in the store, it's just a thing. And slippers.
It's a thing. Mm-hmm. I have made it to Walmart with my slippers on before.
Well,
by accident.
I was going to say, I did too, but not on purpose.
No.
Like, doggone it, I forgot shoes.
I forgot.
Yeah,
At the front door to take those off and put something else on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have made it.
Yeah, I've done that.
Fully dressed though. Just with slippers.
Yeah.
It's like, dang it. And Robert's like, they're totally going to notice. If someone's not going to care. I'm just going to imagine go like this and go like this. So they are like, what are you looking at? And they're like, oh, she's wearing slippers. Sorry. But no. Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. 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 So anyway. All right, let's see. So we showed on Sunday a whole bunch of batik
goodness.
kits. Mm-hmm. And did we sell out of all of them?
All of the batik kits we showed on Sunday are all gone.
We should do that again.
Except I do have, this is the beginner Bargello kit. I think I have 1 or 2 of these left.
We could cut more. They probably won't be the same color. But here's the thing about this. So we should talk about this beginning Bargello for a minute. And you might see this again tonight because there's some people who watch only box openings and only
and you can
chats,
see it.
so
I
we'll
feel
show
like
you, but
sometimes during box opening you can see it better.
yeah. But we want you to see the size, so that's also why we're going to hold it up. So the beginning Bargello, it takes, is it 7 or 8? It's 8 quarter-yard cuts to make it this size. So when we hold it up tonight, you'll be able to see that.
It's kind of crib size.
Super fast, really easy. So if you do 8 half-yard cuts, it would be like twin size. Mm-hmm. And it's super, super easy, really, really nice. So easy to recreate, easy to do, but you can see what the size is for just 2 yards of fabric. So just 2 yards of fabric, it's not going to be very big. So do you think we can go ahead and we'll maybe cut some more kits? And
yeah, I think that's...
I think people really like the kits because you don't have to do all of the shopping, picking, does this go?
Yeah.
I mean, because kits, I would use the word curated. I mean, we specifically search through the store and go, oh yeah, this is the right one. And we make sure the colors are just right. So it is nice and easy.
So yeah, we'll probably do some more and do different colors. Because fall might not be your jam. Maybe you want blues or purples or just greens. Yeah. But we're just working with what we were trying to clean up. And so that's what we were able to do. So.
Yeah, make some room. All right, let's see. Anything else?
No.
I know there was one thing, and I'm just going to tell on myself, because I think last Wednesday I said I was going to answer the question about antique quilts, and then I forgot the quilts. This morning, I was going to go in and get them, and I don't even know, I walked into my sewing room twice, found something that I'd forgotten that I picked up both times.
Thinking that's why you went in there?
And then it's, Yeah, anyway, I'm so sorry. You need to like text me. I just need to bring that stuff here. I have a week to get it here so that next Wednesday we're going to talk about how to care for, launder, how to finish all of your antique quilts. So I'll do that for you. Super sorry. So,
yeah.
All right.
It's not as hard as you guys think.
No.
It's just a date with you, the quilt, and a bathtub.
That's right. That's right. That's all it is. And we've talked about it before, so maybe it won't be a surprise. But for those of you that are waiting for that answer, we've had a couple emails, and I said, oh, yeah. I'll answer you.
Yeah. We'll do it. It's good. There's good things.
Yeah.
Things you can find at your local store. You don't even have to.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah. All right.
See you guys. Gosh, tonight we've
5
got
o'clock.
A lot of boxes
We've
out
got
there.
quite a few boxes out there for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.